Once upon a time, an evil wizard named Kashkai the Immortal lived in a castle surrounded by a dark, enchanted forest. In the swirling mists, a single tree glowed, laden with golden fruit. One evening, as the moon hid behind the clouds, the handsome young Prince Ivan found himself lost while out hunting in the forest. Just as he began to worry he might never find his way home, he saw a magical Firebird. It was the most beautiful bird the prince had ever seen. The prince gazed in wonder as the Firebird began to pluck golden apples from the tree. The Firebird didn't know Prince Ivan was watching. The Firebird's feathers flickered like the flames of 1,000 candles. It was the most magnificent of all creatures, and Prince Ivan decided he must capture it. He crept forwards. He pounced. The Firebird struggled furiously. But the prince would not let go.
Fairy tales and legends have long been a source of inspiration for composers, and the Musical Myths series from Mass Productions combines great pieces of music with the fairy tales which inspired them. What we've done is create retellings of those stories, and we've interwoven specially written text into the music so that a narrator becomes a central part of the piece. What you find is that the words bring great structural clarity to the music, and in return, the music brings wonderful energy, atmosphere, and colour to the words. Now, I have a young daughter, and this combination of storytelling and music is utterly captivating for her, and I think it's a great way to engage young children with the music that we love and to encourage their own imaginations to take flight.
The mists cleared, and Prince Ivan saw before him the gates to Kashkai's castle. And there, playing in the garden, was the most beautiful princess in the land. The prince fell in love. Well, I am passionate about storytelling. I'm also passionate about live music. So how wonderful to combine it in a performance where we tell a story with music, with a virtuoso like Ashley. How fabulous is that? And of course, the pictures in our minds are much better than the ones in a book. But to combine live music with live storytelling is a dream, and it's fantastic to do it every time. I have to go, she said softly, for I must return to the castle before dawn. You must not follow me, she warned, her voice trembling with sorrow. I will not let you go, Prince Ivan declared, as he held her hand tightly. But your life is in great danger, the princess cried, as she pulled her hand from his grasp. Ivan looked on in despair as his beautiful princess hurried back to Kashkai's lair. at that moment, he felt certain he would never see his princess again. As the darkness lifted, the early morning light revealed the shadows of all the brave men who had battled with Kashkai and been cast into stone. Prince Ivan shivered as the evil wizard's castle towered above him. Could it be that Prince Ivan's fate would be any different to those poor souls who had come there before him? Guided by the strength of his love and desperate to see her again, Prince Ivan set forth to find his princess. Suddenly, from nowhere, Kashkai appeared before the prince, a vision of death, cloaked in black, with flames in his eyes. Without hesitation, Ivan readied himself to fight. A furious battle began.
I've known Chris for a few years now, and we've been working together in different ways during that time, and I just love the energy that he brings to the stage. What he does is involve the audience so that the show becomes really interactive, and it's a charisma and humour that I'm not really used to in the classical world. So it's fabulous, and it's tremendous fun to be on stage with him.
Well, that is very reassuring to hear, Ash, because I feel a total and utter fraud, let me tell you, standing in front of you while you're playing so amazingly. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because it's a little bit of Butlins and, you know, Royal Academy mixed together, and it kind of works. But it's interesting, and the reception we get is brilliant, and that's the loveliest thing.
Yeah, so come to the show.
Yeah. The Firebird soared majestically through the sky in celebration.